You want your improvised solos to sound better, right? But no matter what you do, they just don't sound pro, even though you know the right scales and you know the right chord changes, even sometimes the right chord tones. So what's going on here? Well, here's a quick little video today to help you with one thing, which is to focus on learning licks and phrases instead of focusing so much on the scales and chords, because the scales and chords only tell a little piece of the picture. If you can get a really good, bona fide, genuine phrase with really good phrasing, articulation and groove, that can be your golden key to unlock a lot of great stuff with your solos and instantly sound a bit more pro. So here's what we're going to do today. I'm going to just take one lick and it's going to be on the blues scale, all right? Then I'm going to play it over several different songs and styles so that you can see that this thing can work in a variety of situations and you didn't have to learn any new scales or chords or any of that stuff. So this is just continuing my little series of short videos while I'm in preparation for the Saxophone Success Formula Live. I'm filming a few videos in a row, so like honestly, I don't even know if there's any tickets left as this video comes out, but definitely go and check out that video, and even if it's sold out, get yourself on the waiting list because you never know, it's going to be insane. All the details are there. Okay, apologies if that vent has already passed when you're watching this. Right, straight on with it then. So let's get ourselves a nice little lick, and then we'll see how this one lick can work in different solos. And all you need to do is build up a little repertoire of a few of these different ones, and your improvising is going to start sounding really good. So we need to get ourselves a nice piece of bona fide saxophone language, and then we'll see how this fits over some different pieces. Sound good? Right. How about this? That's a pretty good blues lick, right? So you want to be able to play your lick with really good phrasing, really good groove, and you want to be able to play it in some different keys depending on the song you're in. So first of all, let's look at the phrasing for this little lick I've come up with. You've got the short note at the beginning, pa, b, then you've got the third note is ghosted. I did a video recently about ghosting. You've got a nice little scoopy kind of bend on the flat 5. Another ghost note there. A scoop up to the 5th. And then you've got a tricky little triplet in there. T, da, and a half-tone note at the end. And I've even thrown in a bit of tonal vibrato there to spice it up. That's another recent video I do. So, all right, now I've got a few little pieces of backing track lined up. Let's see how this one piece of language can work in some different contexts. And instead of noodling around aimlessly, you could use this as a real great core idea for your solos and start sounding better straight away. Okay, let's start with Blue Bossa, shall we? Just to show you what I'm talking about, first of all, I'm going to do a kind of noodly boodly thing, which you might be doing and you might be dissatisfied with. Okay, that's some of the correct, in inverted commas, scales you might see. And it doesn't sound that great because it's lacking the jazz language. So let's throw in that lick and see what it sounds like. All I'm going to do is play it twice and you'll see that the solo already sounds good. Now, all I need to do is throw in a very minor variation, maybe one more note on the second phrase, and you've already got a really great 8-bar phrase, right? Now I'll take it up the octave extra. Brilliant. Okay, what else have we got lined up to see how this little lick can work for us? How about a blues shuffle? Now I'm going to transpose the lick to, I think this one's in A for me. Now I can just play this one lick 3 times in a row. Let's have a little go at this. Let me back up a little bit. Okay, here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's play it again. Let's play it one more time. And there's a great chorus of blues shuffle just using that one lick. As long as you got that phrasing, that feel, that articulation, that groove. That is the key. Not learning more licks, not learning more skills and chords. Don't get me wrong, there's plenty of time for learning skills and chords, but you need to learn the language to make those building blocks sing. And that's what I just did there. Right. But what about a 2-5-1, which isn't necessarily in a minor key? Well, no big deal. You can still play that lick even on a major chord because it's got such strong integral groove and phrasing to it that even a blues lick in a minor key will work over a major. So let's try and throw this over a 2-5-1. This is in F for tenor. So I'm going to play the blues lick in F. I must admit, it doesn't quite fall under the fingers as easily, but here we go. So it's going to be 2-5, and then I'm going to play the lick on the 1. So it works nicely, even in that kind of mellow 2-5-1 major jazz language. Let's keep going. Hopefully you're kind of building up a picture of how this can work for you. What about something completely different? What about a more, if you like, DJ sax and playing with kind of more beats and things like this? This lick can still work. Have to speed it up a little bit, but it's still going to work. So let's give that a go. Hope you're enjoying today's video. Real quick, did you know that 61% of you who are watching this video are not subscribed to my channel? Now, I make hundreds of videos to help the saxophone community. So if you want to do something nice for me, please just hit subscribe right now. Go on. If you're not subscribed, hit subscribe right now. Do it. That's one easy thing that you can do to really help me out and to help me take this message to more and more sax players and make the world a better place. Okay, back with the video. So now I'm in G minor, so I'll work out the lick. Okay, so let's get the beat and throw that on top. It's going to be a bit quicker this time. See if it works half time. Doesn't work quite as well half time. You need a little bit better technique for that. But it just goes to show that with a little bit of application, you can take one little piece of language, one little phrase, one little lick, and you can get them from all your favorite players, and you can apply it across the board. Now, you're not going to do your whole solo playing that one phrase, are you? Obviously, we're not, I'm not an idiot. But it is the building block of something which is going to make you sound better. And guess what? That's only one phrase. How about if you learn one of them, maybe not even a day, one a week? A year later, you got 52 phrases, and the way that you can use them all together builds up more of a sort of a head of steam with your phrasing that's going to make you sound more pro. As opposed to learning 52 new scales or chords, which you might just sound mechanical or noodly on. We're looking for ideas. We're looking for the phrasing and the idea which is going to transform your improvising. So go away, learn one good phrase, make sure you're getting the articulation and the groove, and see how many places you can apply this in your practice session. And believe me, this is the key to you sounding so much better when you improvise in any genre. Okay, that's all I've got for you today. Remember, I'm doing a few more kind of bite-sized, informal, one-take wonder sort of educational videos at the moment while I prepare for the Saxophone Success Formula Live. As I said before, there might still be a few tickets there. The link is in the description. And even if they're not, put yourself in the waiting list because maybe somebody will drop out and you'll get lucky. Another thing that you can check out is my free Saxophone Success Masterclass. That is a whole bunch of really cool stuff which is going to instantly improve your playing. Go and check out the Inner Circle. As always, that's where all the cool stuff is happening in the saxophone world. I would say that, though, wouldn't I? There's a free 7-day trial, so you've got nothing to use. Nothing to use? You've got plenty to use. You've got nothing to lose. The link is in the description. I can't wait for you to be an innie and join my Inner Circle. There's so much good stuff in there. Great guests, inspirational solos, Q&A calls where you can ask me anything. It is a cave of wonders, believe me. So until next week, make sure you practice hard, practice smart, and enjoy your music. Take it easy.